I'm Yashila and today I'll be showing you how to make the most soft and delicious cinnamon bun you'll ever make. This is a no-knead recipe which makes it super easy, and the flavor and texture of this bun is everything. So let's get started. So first up, in a large bowl we're going to add 3/4 cup of milk and 1/3 cup of water. Heat it up until it's lukewarm, which means it should be body temperature. If it's too hot, then it'll kill the yeast. Now we're going to add 3 teaspoons of yeast. Mix it really well. Make sure the yeast gets dissolved. Once mixed, cover it up and leave it aside for 10 minutes to let it activate. Once it's activated, just mix it up again. And now we're going to add 1/4 cup of oil. Make sure to give this a good mix. Then add 1/4 cup of honey and mix that up well. Once thoroughly mixed, add in 2 eggs. Make sure your eggs get incorporated really well. Now we're going to add 4 cups of flour. You can use 4 cups of all-purpose flour, or to make it a little healthier, you can add 3 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of wheat flour. Now we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Combine this well. First mix it with a spatula and then use your hands to form this into a dough. You might need a little extra flour as well. Just keep adding until you get this sticky dough, but it should be able to clean the sides of the bowl. You're going to add your dough to your greased container. Make sure to pack the dough in there really well. Then you're going to cover it with the lid of the container or use a cloth and let it rise for 2 hours until it triples in size. This is how much my dough has risen in 2 hours, and now we're going to close it and keep it in the fridge overnight, or at least 8 hours. I've taken my dough out of the fridge and you're going to let it sit in room temperature for 30 minutes to make it a bit more soft. Meanwhile, in another bowl, you're going to add 1/3 cup of butter and 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. Mix this up very well. Now you're going to add 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Combine this until it becomes a smooth paste. Flour your work area and take out your dough. Your dough would be nice and stretchy. Now you're just going to roll it out and make this really long. Make sure to roll it out pretty thin. You're going to take your mixture and then just add it and spread it out with your fingers. Leave a little gap on the top and the bottom so it's easier to fold, and stick it. Start folding from the bottom of the roll and just keep folding it up slowly. Make sure to be gentle. Just gently press the edges to make it stick. Now it's time to cut it. Cut it and make it a bit in shape if it gets squashed. Use a sharp knife to cut. Just cut out all of your rolls like that. Place all of these in a greased pan pretty close to each other, as we're going to let this rise for 30 minutes more, and they will just grow into one another. 30 minutes later, they have all risen, and now it's time to put them in the oven at 190 degrees Celsius for about 30 to 35 minutes. These are how the cinnamon buns look. They are a nice golden brown color and they'll smell so good. We're just going to let these cool while we prepare the icing. In a bowl, add half a cup of sugar and add 1 or 2 tablespoons of milk, or until it becomes a really smooth paste, just like this. It should be a pretty thick paste. Add a little bit of vanilla extract, but that's optional. You can spoon it on the cinnamon rolls after they're cooled, or you can add them into a piping bag and just pipe them on. It's totally optional how you want to do it. Make sure to cover every cinnamon bun with the icing. Now it's time to taste test one. Wow, this is so soft and it's so good. Look at all these air bubbles. It's such a fluffy and such a delicious bun. Please give this recipe a try. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.